With us. Well, as we mentioned to you before, as part of the Crusade for a Child, Mr. Stevens is planning to roller skate 10,000 kilometres around Australia to deliver his message by hand to, hopefully, the Prime Minister. Now, Mr. Stevens and other skaters who hope to be going right around this country and ending up at Parliament House are getting ready to set off on their journey. So it's now over to the skaters. And Mr. Stevens, good morning.
Good morning, Kerry.
Mr. Stevens, whereabouts do you intend skating?
We're leaving here and heading north through Tamworth, Coffs Harbour, up to Brisbane, Rockhampton, further north to Townsville. Then we're going over to Central Australia, down Port Augusta, Adelaide, across Mount Gambier, Warrnambool, down to Geelong, Victoria, then up along the coast to Canberra House.
Goodness me, that's going to be a long trek, 10,000 kilometres, as I mentioned. What are the objectives? Why are you doing this?
Well, the main objective is to deliver a commission to the Prime Minister on the injustice handed out to children of this country. There are several specific injustices that are referred to in that commission.
How would you like the handicapped children of Australia to be dealt with?
Just went by and I didn't catch that.
I was just saying, how would you like some of the handicapped children of Australia to be dealt with?
Well, I believe that the handicapped children's problem today is certainly being dealt with a lot better than the dark ages where you put them away behind doors and lock them away in institutions. 30 years ago, we've come a long way in providing education facilities, workshops, but there's one very important question that got a big mark against it, and they've got to do something about it. What happens to handicapped children that outlive their parents? This question is it's an eternal concern for parents who keep a child with them in a house of love and then have to face that problem every day. What's going to happen to my child when we go? And there are simply not enough facilities, nowhere near enough facilities to provide alternative type of accommodation that is not an institutional type of accommodation as an adjustment home for these children when their parents pass on.
Mr. Stevens, do you have to be raising money?
No. This crusade is not to raise money. This is to call upon the government of this country to stand up as throw away their cloak of politicians to become statesmen and pass legislation to ensure that no child in this country, especially the handicapped, needs to go for charity appeals. We should create legislation to take care and give full protection to children, particularly the handicapped.
Well, it obviously is a very worthy cause. Mr. Stevens, thank you very much for joining us this morning as you set off. It's going to be a long journey for you. We wish you the very best, and judging by some of the footage we had of you skating before, you've got a great expertise. So take care of yourself. Good morning.
Thank you.
Tony Stevens. And off he goes, skating away. Going 10,000 kilometres around Australia, hoping to get to Canberra to deliver a message to our Prime Minister, and there he goes. Wonder if we can get a picture of him just going down the street there. No? Yes, there he goes, Tony Stevens, off on a 10,000k journey.